Oh my god, I am headed to Ottawa right now for the weekend, and the Uber to get to Toronto Island Airport took so long, but it's because of traffic. Woo. And I have little Nemo down here. He's not too happy with me. Just landed, short flight, it's only like 40 minutes. Nemo's doing good, he never really says anything, but I'm always a little bit nervous because you never know if he's like reacting poorly. But yeah, I was the last one off the plane because my bag got stuck in the overhead compartment. Anyway, gonna find my family.
Hi, hello, sweetie. Oh.
He's done with his flight. Now he's getting his food. And this is my old bedroom, although this is not what it used to look like, that's for sure. When I fully moved to Toronto, they just went ahead and painted the whole thing and then moved it all around, which was probably a good move. He loves stairs, and we don't have any in the apartment, obviously. So he's very excited to play with these. Aren't you? Alright, it's 12:20 at night. I have had dinner with my parents, caught up on some family photos and stuff like that. So Nemo's doing okay. He's just pushed his way into the bathroom. There, Nemo. Yeah. Hi, sweetie. So tomorrow I thought I was just going for lunch with my mom, and as it turns out, my dad wants to play some tennis, which is going to happen before lunch. So I haven't played tennis in years, so I don't know how this is going to go. Anyway, I'm going to head to bed, and that's it for today. Good night. It's the middle of the day and we're just going to play tennis. This should be interesting. Tennis, just walking around the yacht club for a little bit. Alright, I finished tennis with my dad, and then my mom and I are going to, what's the name of the place? Pure Kitchen, which is I think it's a vegan place that we really enjoy going to. We just had lunch at Pure Kitchen and we're stuffed. We are absolutely stuffed. Food is always fantastic, but there's plenty of it. Currently wandering through the masses of Costco looking for my mother. I don't know where she is. So we had a super, well, Yeah, it was a late lunch. It was around like 2 o'clock, which is pretty late for me because I usually eat around 11. And then we mostly just hung around, went to Starbucks. This is my mom and I. My parents didn't really want to be on camera, so I look like I'm talking to nobody usually. um, yeah, we went to Starbucks, did a few grocery shopping items that we needed, and then I just came back home and wanted to lie in bed mostly because I was feeling exhausted. I always feel like the start of summer, when you start to get a lot of sun exposure, really tires me out. So when we played tennis this morning, I was like, ooh, there goes my energy. So I've just been resting, I guess. Although I say resting, I started blogging, so I guess that's not really resting now, is it? And I think we're going to be having dinner relatively soon, which is kind of funny because I am still very full from Pure Kitchen. The food is fantastic, but I always order too much. So then I'm full for hours, and it's, I don't know, coming on 6 o'clock or something like that now. I am going to be seeing an old friend tonight. I haven't seen him, oh God, it could be 8 years, something like that. He used to live in Toronto, and now he lives out here in Ottawa, and he's actually not that far from my parents, which is kind of funny. So I have no idea if he wants to be on camera, and I never know how to approach these things because do I ask the people in advance? Anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'll mention it to him, but I get the feeling I'm going to get a no out of that one. And of course, Nemo is here keeping me company. Hey, Nemo. Oh, and good news. We were at Costco, which I think I filmed a little bit of. And I was getting pictures printed for my friend Allison, which was part of her, we do Christmas/birthday presents a lot later in the year. And I'm seeing her tomorrow, and I was going to give her something that I was getting printed. And their printer was broken, and I was like, what the hell am I going to do? Because I had tried to get photographs printed in Toronto, but, you can't because Blacks and Motophoto are both closed. So I had no idea where to go. Anyway, I came to Ottawa and had them printed, and now apparently I just got a call. They're working, and I can pick them up, which is great. I have no idea how that angle is going to look. I am headed off to see my friend Allison, who is very pregnant. She's due, I think it's next Friday or next Saturday. It's pretty soon. Anyway, I have to stop by Costco and get those pictures that I had printed as part of her gift. And of course, I am running late. Every time. Is anybody else eternally late for stuff in their lives? Because I'm that person. I even texted her to say I would be late, and she was like, surprise, surprise. She knows me. So I'm in my mom's car right now, parked, and I just found a Mortal Kombat Annihilation CD. This was my jam when I was in my teens. I thought I was such a badass. Oh, it's scratched to hell too. I thought I was such a badass for listening to this. So I'm going to pop this on and see how much of it I remember, which is probably all of it. This is kind of amazing, and I really don't know why the CD is in my parents' car. So I have one person who has agreed to be on camera, and this is Tori.
Yo.
That's not natural, is it?
Pretty much.
Okay, excellent. We're just walking around a bit of downtown Ottawa because I haven't been here in a while, so I kind of like seeing it. So I'll show you the Parliament and stuff like that. This is our eternal problem. We hang out and we have no idea what to do with ourselves.
Yep.
We literally walk around for hours trying to figure out what to do, and the only thing we ever end up doing is potentially... Was that at me?
Hi, David.
Sunday morning. I have just woken up. I went to bed a little bit late, I guess. Corey and I we always do this as I think I said, we wander around for hours trying to figure out what to do. We can never find like a local band that we'd enjoy to see at like Zaphod or something like that. So we just end up walking around, grabbing a drink somewhere, and then actually we sat by the Flame at Parliament Hill, so that was kind of fun because I don't think I've ever actually done that, even though I grew up in Ottawa. Anyway, today is Sunday, and we're going to be seeing my grandmother. My parents are coming with me. She's not doing very well, so I don't know how this is going to go. She's got, like, dementia, Alzheimer's, and apparently it's quite difficult to talk to her. And Nemo here was kind enough to let me sleep until 9 a.m., which is kind of unheard of, because generally he wakes me up at 7 for his food. I guess people are kind of wondering why I brought one of the cats. I don't really have a good answer for that. I just wanted to bring him, and he's a good traveler, and it's kind of nice to have just one of your pets when you're away from home. So he keeps me company, and he just mostly lounges on the bed a lot and runs away from my dad because he's terrified of my dad's voice. Alright, so we just got back from visiting my grandmother. She was actually having a pretty good day, so it wasn't really like a struggle to talk to her. She has some sort of headset that she can listen to us better because she's quite deaf at this point. But yeah, it was a better experience than I was expecting because I know she's had some really bad days. So, I mean, she has like dementia, Alzheimer's, paranoia, bit of bipolar and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a pretty good visit. What am I doing now? I am waiting for Corey to show up again. He might have to go into work later, but I think we're just going to hang out until he has to go in, and I'm not sure how long that's going to be. So we'll see what we get up to. It'll be 11 o'clock at night. Oh, let's go! Yeah.
Next time, it'll be like, okay, if we both remember, well, try and remember, you might have a shot.
The only things I can ever think to do involve like eating or drinking, which is so sad. We suck at this. We suck at hanging out. Like, we are terrible at it. We're actually walking around in the rain. That's our life now. I'm gonna try to touch a goose.
Okay, I'm gonna stay back here.
Hold the camera. Just shoot it at it.
Sure you want to do that?
I don't know.
Doesn't seem like a great idea to me, but hey. Just don't get a disease, please.
It's squawking at me.
Not a good idea.
They're actually grunting at me.
Really? Could have told you that.
They're like grunting. They're like. They tried to make friends, but they didn't want to. Hi! Hi! Oh! Oh, fucking seagull. We are walking around Andrew Hayden Park right now, and yeah, there's not a whole lot of people here. That's for damn sure. I've never seen this many Canada geese up close and in person, and like they're little babies. They're so tiny. This one has been at fucking attention the entire time.
He's a guardian.
I was gonna say. I put a stain in my other shirt, so I came to the mall and literally bought the first shirt that I saw. And it worked out. So I come out for a run, and the first thing I do is spot a cat. Hello. So it's my last day in Ottawa, and I haven't had a chance to go for a run yet, so I'm getting one in on my last day before I meet two friends. I'm meeting Allison for a little bit before I go to lunch, and then I went to lunch with Chantal, and I think we're going for dim sum. And I haven't done a ton of exercise since I've been here, so I'm just gonna go for a quick run around the neighborhood, because Lord knows I need it. There's so many cats around, I'm not gonna be able to go for a solid run. Hi! You wanna come here? Nope, bye. Well, I did a very short run. It was only about 3 kilometers, but I really just needed to get out there and get something in because I hadn't done, I think it's been about a week since I've run. So that was good, and oddly, although it's only about 17 degrees here, it still feels pretty damn hot in the sun. So now I need to get showered, get moving, get packed because my flight's around like, I think it's at 5. And thankfully it's Porter, so I really only have to show up like 30 minutes early, which is huge, because there's nothing worse than taking a cat and waiting at the airport. Just feel bad for him because he can't eat, he can't go to the bathroom, he can't drink anything. So anyway, time to get a move on. Alright, I have showered, made myself look presentable, and now I'm off to meet Allison. Just going to her house because she's on the last week of her pregnancy, so she's not at work. And then I'll be meeting Chantal for lunch. And I haven't seen Chantal in, I think it was Montreal last year when a bunch of us bloggers went to Montreal to visit Natalie and Zoe. Yeah, I think that was the last time. We talk online though. I guess I should explain that Chantal is one of the Canadian beauty bloggers and she lives here in Ottawa. It's also just started to rain again. It rained pretty badly yesterday. We couldn't do a whole lot outside yesterday, that's for sure. And then it was sunny when I went for my run, but now it's raining again. For once in my life, I am early for something. I'm just waiting for Chantal. I think she's got like 4 minutes before 12. All right, I found Chantal for lunch, and she's gonna walk me through dim sum because it's been a long time since I've had any. So I will link all her information below because she is also a blogger, and her nails are always perfect.
Not
Always.
today, though.
Of course, right? That had to happen. And we're going in here. Where are we at? There we go. I am so stuffed right now. What's the name of this place that we just ate at? Shushing. And it turns out I've actually been here before with my family, like potentially 15, 20 years ago. But yes, just had a great lunch, and then I think I gotta drive you back to work now. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. But it's just sad because I'm still on vacation, so I don't think that people need to be at work right now. Alright, and that is pretty much the end of my Ottawa trip. I am going to start packing up my luggage right now. My flight's in about 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll be back in Toronto for roughly dinner time. I've had a great time here. I've seen a whole bunch of friends, which has been great. Even got to squish in some blogger love at lunch today, so that was a great time because I really don't get to see Chantal that much. And yeah, it's just been an overall a pretty great trip.
He actually scratched a huge hole through his carrier, so that's what I'm sticking the camera in through right now. Are you ready to go home?